Hey everybody, this is Michelle.
And this is Julie, coming to you from Seattle yet again. And we are here again recording in the comfort of our little cozy house.
I missed the Emerald City. You didn't say the Emerald City.
Coming to you from Seattle, Washington, the Emerald City. How's that?
There we go. Thank you.
It's feeling a little more emerald-ish outside today, actually.
It is. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, we kind of were having fun planning this one, weren't we?
I don't remember.
We had our own little happy hour on Friday night, and we decided to make cosmopolitans, and we were going through all these questions, and I think it was bad vodka. I mean, not bad vodka, but just not very good quality vodka.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was telling you, I told Zoe, yeah, I don't think it was very good vodka because my head hurt. But when I texted it, instead of saying good, it said hood. And so she replies back, yeah, I think you're more used to suburban vodka, not hood vodka.
So let's talk about that just for a second.
I don't know what that means.
Hood vodka would be like Bacardi, maybe. Is that vodka?
No, that's rum. Hood vodka would probably be the stuff from Costco that we had. I thought that stuff was okay, but that's twice now we have had that, and we have both had headaches. And I was like, "Oh my God, please make this headache go away."
Good vodka, definitely Tito's.
Yeah, Tito's.
Yep.
Or Hornitos.
Hornitos is tequila. Do they have a vodka?
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was
We obviously aren't the most experienced.
Maybe it's Hornitos.
If that's tequila. So we got Bacardi, I'm thinking is vodka, and Jules over there is thinking the Hornitos is a vodka too. So,
well, I guess the good news is that we kind of stick to seltzers most of the time.
Pretty much.
So that one you can't really get mixed up too much.
And now we know why.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, anyways, Friday night, the questions that we were going through were would you rather questions. So we've been talking about this for a while now because we kind of throw this idea, we've been throwing the idea out there about doing an episode on would you rather questions. So we finally landed on the fact that we were going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And little side note, the other night we were online looking up would you rather questions.
Oh, God.
Bad.
Bad.
We won't even talk about them, but if you're interested, just Google it.
Yeah. We're going to maybe throw a few nasty ones in here, but I think we ended up with some other ones that are more good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if you guys listen all the way till the end because there's nothing dirty.
And what we decided too was we each came up with our own would you rather questions. So I have my would you rather questions for Jules, and she has some for me. And
but we haven't seen them.
Yeah, we don't know what they are.
Oh boy.
So this will be interesting.
Okay, so we're just going to preface all of this by saying, I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to have to come up with a scenario. It cannot be this or this. I'm going to have to say, well, if...
Always more information with Julie.
Yeah.
Which I know.
That's just how I am.
Yeah. So it'll probably be the would you rather question and then the why behind it. It'll take us into some conversations, obviously. And who knows, maybe we'll even head down a rabbit hole or two.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, do you want to go first? I'm scared.
Yeah, I'll go first. Okay. So, for example, here's the first one. Would you rather be a fly on the wall during a family member having a conversation about you or during friends having a conversation about you? No specific friends, no specific family members. That's just a generality.
I would say that I already know my family will talk shit about me. So I'm just kidding. Kidding, family. Not really. I think I'd rather be a fly on the wall when my friends are there.
Having a conversation about you?
Yeah, because, I want to make sure they're being nice to me, talking nice to me. Or if they're talking shit, it's whatever they've said to my face already.
Probably.
Yeah.
If they're friends.
If they're my friends, yeah.
True friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How about you?
That makes sense. I'd probably would rather be a fly on the wall while my family's having a conversation.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you want to hear all the juicy things they have to say?
It would just be interesting, I think.
To hear what they have to say?
Yeah.
So if they're talking about you or just talking in general?
In general.
Oh.
Well, about me.
Okay.
But
in general about me.
But of course.
Oh, I already know what a lot of those things sound like. So, Okay. I've got one for you.
Okay.
Would you rather be able to read minds or be able to see into the future?
See into the future.
Doesn't it scare you to think about seeing into the future?
It does, but then I would feel like I could prepare.
So could you change the future if you could see into it?
I think you could. You
Okay.
wouldn't necessarily be able to change the future, but you could change the outcomes of how those things in the future affect you.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you can see into that,
See, I'd want to find a way to change it if it was scary or it was bad or.
Well, you could. That's what I mean. If you see what's
Okay, well, what if
happening.
you see like someone you care about is going to have terminal cancer? You can't change that.
Well, you can't change that, but you could maybe change some of the events leading up to that.
So you're spending more time together or whatever.
Yeah.
I know the thought of being able to read people's minds, I don't think I like that.
No, thank you.
No, I don't, because our thoughts are so fleeting anyway, and they don't always mean anything one way or another, because you're
Right.
just thinking things through. You haven't necessarily said anything. So yeah, I think if I had to choose, I'd choose the future
Yeah.
for sure.
My turn.
Your turn.
Okay. Would you rather drink as much as you wanted and be able to stay conscious and aware of your activities, but wake up with the worst hours-long hangover?
Just 1 hour?
Or hours long, hours long hangover, or get the usual effects of the alcohol and wake up feeling 100% fine and normal with no hangover whatsoever, but not remembering.
So you're blacking out,
activity.
basically.
So one, it's like, would you rather be able to be aware of your activities while,
But then
drinking them?
your liver would suffer.
No, just here we go.
It's like youngster's liver.
No. So it's either being able to enjoy the activities, remembering, being conscious of what's going on while you're drinking and having fun, but waking up with the worst hangover ever.
Okay.
Or not. I mean, you know how alcohol kind of like the other night,
I know.
but waking
We know
up,
we had fun.
but waking up totally fine with no hangover whatsoever.
Well, I wouldn't want to completely forget about my night. That would kind of suck. What's the point in going out if you're,
Yeah.
Oh, but the hangover is just, it's a struggle, and it's a real one.
Yeah. This is kind of, is this too soon for this question?
It might be a little
After
soon.
the other night.
Yeah, it doesn't take
Too
much
soon,
for me.
too soon.
It doesn't take much for me to get a headache. I would be inclined to say that I would probably not want to remember and just feel better feel normal,
I would
the
agree.
next day.
Yeah.
Although there are some nights that you will never remember with people you'll never forget. I think that's a saying.
Oh, yeah. That is a saying.
And those would be okay.
Yeah, that would be okay. With
Okay,
me
if I can
too.
have a balance of them, then I'd be okay. I don't do well with either or. I have to have options.
Yeah, she does.
Okay. Would you rather be stuck in an elevator or be stuck in an air duct vent?
An elevator.
Okay. But you're
An
by
elevator.
yourself.
Yes.
So air duct vent would be a little tiny.
That would be too much. I would panic and probably hyperventilate and die.
We'd laugh about, I'm going to hyperventilate and die.
There's more of a chance of me making it if I'm stuck in an elevator. Do
Well,
I
I'd
have my
to
cell phone?
I'd have,
Just kidding.
well, they do have an emergency phone inside
Yeah.
of it, but you
Yeah,
could
they
always
do.
like smash the sides of the vent so people could hear you, I suppose.
I would probably just sit down and cry.
And there might be rats and stuff in there.
Oh my goodness. No,
Yeah.
that wasn't part of the question.
I'm totally with you on that. I think I would be the elevator person too. Okay.
Would you rather be able to go back in time and handle your marriage differently or handle your career differently?
That's a good one. I would say, knowing what I know now, that
Yeah, that's the caveat.
yeah, that's the caveat. I would likely do my career differently. I see the obvious differences and things as we've matured and everything and grown, but I would probably do things a little differently with my job now that I am aware. I think at the time I was I don't like to be controlled or like to be in a position where people have control. And I think that was a lot of what my work was, but I was very tied up in it. But I wouldn't likely travel as much, although I enjoyed it. I got so homesick, with the kids and everything. I feel like it would have been better for me to be even just doing something 4 days a week.
It's kind of intertwined, isn't it?
Yeah,
Somewhat,
it really is.
as far as the marriage family situation and the career. Yeah. As you're talking about it, I could see how that is. Yeah.
So yeah, probably I would make adjustments to my career to not be so much of a pressure cooker like it was. Do something a little bit different that was more, I don't know, enjoyable and kept me home more.
Yeah.
Although my little brat kids seemed to be okay. So I don't know. Maybe it was fine.
Yeah, maybe it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How about you?
I would probably handle my marriage differently.
Yeah? How so? Like not get married?
No, no, I still would have gotten married. It's interesting. Again, knowing what I know now, I just think I would have handled things differently earlier on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. All right. That's another episode.
That's another
topic.
episode. And not that it was just up to me how everything was handled, but in regard to
in these scenarios, it is up to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, here's a good one.
Okay.
Knowing we live in the largest homeless population in the United States, I'm pretty sure.
In the world.
Yeah, it's feeling that way. Would you rather be homeless or in prison?
Oh, gosh. Homeless.
Okay. Because you have your freedoms. Okay.
And I just think I would be able to, there's just more options and there's more things available to you to help you through those situations.
So it's funny because I was thinking, okay, prison, I guess it would depend on what I was in prison for.
There she goes.
There she goes. Yeah. I mean, if I was, because you'd be warm and you'd have your meals and, a bed.
Well, then I could say it depends on where I'm homeless at. Well, you said Seattle.
Here, yeah.
So, yeah.
But if I was homeless, I wouldn't be on the street homeless. I would find a way to not be homeless. I would stay with somebody. I would earn some extra money. There's no way. I'm too much of a princess.
We have those options available. But that's why I say there's more, more options available, knowing what we know and what we would do to avoid that situation at all costs. But
I'd be inclined to go the homeless route, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in prison.
I don't want someone else telling me what to do all the time.
No, there's
especially
too many
some big
scary
mean guard.
about prison. Yeah.
Sorry, big mean guards, but yeah. Maybe they're big, maybe they're little mean guards. I don't know. Okay.
All right. Would you rather fall into a pit of cockroaches?
Oh, gross.
Or get lost in a cave without a flashlight, knowing there are snakes in it?
How big are the cockroaches?
It's just a pit of cockroaches.
Well, can I get out?
All sizes.
All sizes? Or a cave with...
no flashlight, knowing that there's snakes in it.
Yeah, but they're on the ground. So are they poisonous snakes?
Can cockroaches kill you?
No, I don't think so, but they're gross and creepy crawly.
Yeah.
At least you didn't say, would you rather eat cockroaches?
And they would be all over you. People do that. Are they chocolate covered?
I don't know. It's probably a delicacy. I think that it's like chocolate covered grasshoppers or something.
Grasshoppers and ants.
That's not around here.
I tried the ants they sell those at the Mariners game.
No, they're not real ants.
Yes.
No.
They are.
Oh my God. They would never sell that at a Mariners game.
Yes, they do. And they taste like dirty socks.
Oh my God. I had no idea.
Yep.
Is it a Northwest thing?
No, that's just like, I don't know what kind of a thing it is or why they have them there, but they had them. I tried them and they taste like dirty socks.
Gross. Well, at least you tried it.
Not that I eat dirty socks, but what dirty socks smell like, that's how the ants taste.
Okay. Probably lots of good protein there. Okay, to answer your question, I think I would do the cave with the snakes, knowing that I could get out of the cave and the snakes are going to be on the ground and they're not going to crawl on me.
Knowing that you could, I didn't say you could get out of the cave.
I'm planning to. I'm planning to get out of the cave.
There you go. I like that. Yeah, I probably would do the same.
Okay, so this might be a really easy one. I don't know, maybe it won't be. So let's just say that you get in a car accident and you perish. Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather have your body donated to science or donate your organs to people who need them?
Organs to people who need them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I guess it would be dependent on how mangled you were.
Yeah.
Because if you're mangled, I mean, you probably couldn't do either.
Right.
But yes, I would absolutely be an organ donor. It's even on my driver's license.
Mine too.
Yeah. I don't know if they can use that or not. Does it have to be in your will or something?
I don't. If they couldn't use it, why would it be an option?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I just remember hearing somewhere that you might not be able to just use the driver's license thing, but you had to have some kind of signature on it.
Well, if anybody knows, please send us an email.
Yeah.
We're curious.
But anyway, yeah, organ donor for sure. 100%.
Okay, time travel. Time travel. Would you rather travel into the future and spend time with your great-grandchildren or into the past and spend time with your great-grandparents?
I would rather travel into the future and spend time with my great-grandchildren because I very possibly might never meet them otherwise.
Right.
And then when I die, I'll go to heaven, then I'll see my grandparents.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So that's what I would do.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
I would want to meet my great-grandchildren.
I mean, this is just assuming that I'm going to have great-grandchildren either, because that means my kids have to have kids first.
Come on, kids.
Well, you already have that going on. So,
I do.
Yeah. I don't know, but definitely. And my kids will probably want me to babysit them anyway.
Oh, yes, they will. I was just doing that last night.
They were just telling me, yeah, Mom, you're going to totally be our daycare. And I'm just looking at them going, what? No, I will help, but this girl is not going to be your daycare. So anyway.
It is fun, I have to say, like, because I had my grandkids over last night, you know, giving my son and his wife the opportunity to go out and have time alone. I just remember that when I was married, how precious and few those times are. So that even makes it more enjoyable knowing, knowing that little kicker.
No, I think they're talking about like, we're going to be working full time.
Yeah, and daycare is not. Yeah.
That totally, I mean, my mom did it for us, definitely, because, we had Andrew right after Zachary. And so she was begging me not to have him go, to a daycare, which I totally get. I wanted things to be normal, but Mary had him after that, so it didn't really matter. And they were always with people
cool.
that I know. I know.
That's really
she
cool.
helped me potty train them.
Did she?
Oh, there's a story in that. Yeah. Okay. Here's a good one. Would you rather kill 100 convicted criminals, or, like that are on death row or something, or one innocent person?
Oh my gosh, I can't answer that.
You can't?
Wow. Could you repeat the question?
Would you rather kill 100 convicted criminals? I mean, they have to be convicted, obviously, of something that would warrant death. Yeah,
but what if it's, how many people are in prison mistakenly?
Okay, well, you've got one innocent person. So let's say you're looking at the kid at the front desk at LA Fitness. I just totally am randomly making that up. Or the convicted sex offender criminal people.
I know, 100 of them though.
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's my answer.
Me too. I'm really not a bad person. I know it kind of goes back to, it's like, that's such an interesting one, because it's like, if you think about like the death penalty, and this is a conversation that I've had with myself many times, people that are really into the death penalty, or I should say not into the death penalty, they don't believe in the death penalty, but they believe in abortion, or people that don't believe in abortion, but they believe in the death penalty. How could it be one or the other? It's either one or the other. That's my thought. So when I look at a convicted criminal, I feel like you're right. There probably are people who are.
There are, not probably. There are.
Yeah. So I get one caveat is we get to hand pick the convicted criminals. Like by
Jules
worst offenses. But you've got people that have killed people or have tortured them or raped them or done whatever. I mean, I would have less conscience about that than having to kill somebody who is an innocent person that's has never done anything wrong. I kind of look at it like they've had their opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to choose, that's what I would choose.
So I was not familiar with Would You Rather at all. So this whole Would You Rather stuff came about while I was living with some folks a couple years ago. I didn't know there was a game called Would You Rather, and there's a movie called Would You Rather. So in the movie, without going into too much detail, if you didn't make the choice and do it, it meant that you would die.
Oh.
So that's
I guess they wouldn't like the way I asked for more information.
More extreme. It's like, yep, would you rather do this or, and then you choose and you have to do it or else you end up dying. It's kind of crazy.
That seems like it would be a little easier to make a decision.
Yeah. That put a little heat behind it. But yeah. Anyways. Okay. Would you rather go to heaven for 24 hours and talk to a loved one or talk to God?
Well, we talk to God all the time. He just never answers, like in a voice. Talk to God.
Talk to God?
Yes. As long as he responds.
Well, that's what I mean.
She,
that's why
he or she responds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm going to go to heaven anyway. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where I'll end up. And, and I'll get to see all my loved ones there.
Right.
And
vice versa. That's why I would be interested if you had the opportunity for only 24 hours, like tomorrow, pack your bags, you're going to heaven, but you had to make the choice.
Yeah.
So I would choose to talk to God.
Yes. As long as it was a conversation, not one-sided.
It would be a conversation.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I would do it.
Of course, God's going to have a conversation with you.
I know. I'm just saying it's like usually you have a conversation and
that's how it is here.
Right.
That's how it has to be.
Right.
But if you're there.
But this would be different.
Kicking it with him at his house.
Kicking it with him at his house. All right. I wonder if he drinks Cosmos.
I don't think so. Probably not.
Yeah, he won't remember.
Too busy protecting us while we are. Anyways, okay. I think I would talk to a loved one.
Okay.
Yeah. And just because, to your point, we talk to God all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just think I would talk to a loved one.
Okay. Okay. So I have a new one for you.
Okay.
Would you rather speak all languages or be able to speak to all animals?
I would like to speak to all animals.
Me too.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
If you think about it, it's like, well, I mean, how many languages are out there in this world? It would be pretty cool to communicate with everybody.
Yeah.
But nobody has the ability to communicate with animals that I'm aware of.
It would be kind of boring, don't you think, if we could communicate with everybody? Think about that.
Well, I think it'd be easier to travel.
Well, it'd be easier to travel, but it wouldn't make it so as exciting. It would just be pretty normal.
You could get a job as a translator.
Yes, you could.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I think knowing, like, say fluently all those languages means that you're probably all over the place anyway. So no, I definitely would want to speak to animals. We already kind of have an idea of what they sound like. We joke around about their personalities and what they would be saying to us and everything because we're weird that way. Especially the little Chihuahua.
Yeah.
You know?
And we have, Julie has a visiting dog right now. His name is
Dexter. Sexy Dexy.
Sexy Dexy, yeah. So there's that too. Yeah, personalities, all the things with animals.
He's a little designer puppy. Very cute and fluffy and doesn't like to get his feet wet. And he's almost as much of a diva as Harlow is.
I wonder if everybody has like pet names for, like we do.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they do.
Like Hardy Pants and... Lotto is Lottie boy, and Sexy
Dexy. Yeah. If they don't, they're going to have one if they come in this house.
Kind of sounds like our dating episode.
I haven't met anybody named Sexy Dexy yet.
Yeah. Oh, that's too funny.
And if his name's Dexter, I'm going to think he's a serial killer.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I have one for you. If you ran into your celebrity crush, would you rather have no makeup on but a cute outfit, or the dumpiest, homelessly looking clothes ever, but you have makeup on?
No makeup and a cute outfit.
No makeup and a cute outfit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Yeah. I mean, I could wear sunglasses.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Oh
yeah, sunglasses.
Yeah, you could just wear
Good
sunglasses.
Point.
That could be part of your outfit.
That was an easy one.
Maybe some lip gloss. Okay, that would be makeup. Idris Elba.
Who?
Idris Elba.
Who is
that? Is that his last name? Idris. I don't know. He's a fine ass British guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm not even a Brit person, but
no.
He doesn't even have to talk. Oh
okay.
My.
Yeah. Okay.
How about you? Who's your celebrity crush?
I would have to say all the time, Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah. Well, that goes without
just
saying.
Timeless.
I know. He's so timeless. He's so darn handsome. Mm-hmm. He's like older than us, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's in his 60s, but yeah, he's got that twinkle in his eye. Okay.
You got another one for me?
Would you rather, I know your answer to this one. Would you rather live forever or be remembered forever?
That's actually kind of hard.
Really?
Live forever or be remembered forever?
Right.
Well, I'm already going to live forever.
Right. We're talking on Earth. I'm just making this up. On Earth, you live forever.
Okay. I don't want to live forever on Earth. So I would rather just be remembered. Can you imagine just forever?
Walking the hollow plains and with your little stick and being a little old lady all wrinkled up and stuff? That wouldn't be fun.
It might be, depending on, like, if you're at the top of the mountain and everybody thinks you know everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And they come to see you because you're the
wise old
woman.
No, I'd rather just be remembered forever.
Yeah, me too.
Hopefully not for something bad. Like, you think about it. Hitler. Okay, I don't know why I came up with him. He's being remembered forever, but it's not a good thing.
Right.
He's right. But I would never be remembered for something horrible.
Bad things do stick in people's brains. My kids always bring up when I flipped the coffee table over when I was angry.
You meant business. Mama's pissed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember that look in my kid's face when they were like, "Oh, we pushed her too far," you know?
Yeah. Too much. Too much.
Okay, do you have another one?
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay. Would you rather tell a lie for a good reason or tell the truth for a bad reason?
Tell a lie for a good reason or tell the truth for a bad reason. Oof. Probably tell the truth, honestly. Honestly. Tell the truth for a bad reason. Lies will come back to bite you no matter what. So
when you say tell the truth for a bad reason, that means you're telling the truth to be vindictive or mean?
Well, no. No.
Well, that's what it says. Bad reason.
Bad reason. I see. My mind totally went to, like, let's say, your friend Julie. Not you. your friend Susie's husband you saw out with another woman.
Okay.
I had a scenario like that in my, like, that's a bad reason, but I'm going to tell you the truth.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd tell you the truth on that one.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's where
And I have kind of a new friend named Susie. So let's use another person as a scenario. Sorry, Susie.
Betty.
I don't know any Bettys.
Betty's boo was out bopping around.
No, that's just girl code, man. They need to know.
Yeah.
I'd want to know.
See, that's where my mind went when you said bad reason. Like, it's a bad thing that you don't, you struggle with telling somebody that truth, but yeah.
So they're talking here about, do you believe in white lies? I mean, are there things that you would choose to skirt the topic on, or maybe not answer completely or whatever, because it would be hurtful to somebody, or you're trying to spare their feelings or whatever? I'm
sure I've done that.
Yeah, me too. Definitely. Yeah. So in that regard, I would absolutely have no problem with, like a little white lie to not, just to be kind.
Yeah.
If it's, or just not say anything at all.
Right.
That would be my preference on that.
Omit information.
Yeah. And it's not like you're being devious or hurtful in any way. It's just more, I just look at it like there are some things that just might be better left unsaid.
Right.
Or that it just is too hurtful, or the person's in a really bad place and you don't want to make it worse. It's not going to help.
Yeah.
To make it worse.
Yeah.
Okay. I have one here.
What?
Would you rather let a crusty old man drink milk out of your belly button every day for a year?
That's so weird.
Or drink milk out of a crusty old man's belly button every day for a month?
That's so weird.
I know.
Like, drinking milk out of my belly button. What if I have an outie? There's no milk going to be sitting in my belly button.
We're just going to scenario. It's just a regular old belly button.
Okay. So he either drinks it out of my belly button for a year.
Yeah.
Or I drink it out of his for a month. A crusty
old man.
Yeah. I would do the month and get it over with and be done.
Me too.
That's disgusting.
I know. I know. I could have said, would you rather lick honey off of a crusty old man's stomach?
Lick what?
I don't know. I was just coming up with honey.
Oh, honey.
Honey. Oh, honey.
Oh,
or chocolate?
Oh, no.
Not off a crusty old man's tummy. All right. Would you rather have one wish granted today or 3 wishes granted 10 years from now?
10 years from now.
How do you know you're going to be here?
Well, 10 years from now.
So I would take my wish now. I'd take my wish today, and I'd wish for more wishes.
Oh, you're that person.
I am. Yeah. I'd say, can I have 3 more wishes in 10 years? That's one of my wishes. So then I'd have 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said 3 in 10 years because it's like putting them in my back pocket.
In case you need them.
Like if you know that.
Oh, I was thinking 10 years from now, you have to wait 10 years.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I'm going to change my thing because it's like if I was thinking it had to wait 10 years. But if it's 3 in 10 years, then yeah, I would probably do that. And like you said, put them in your back pocket. And then on the third one, I'd wish for more wishes.
Wish for more wishes.
That's what I would do. All right. Well, here we go. Here's maybe another. I have a couple extras. So.
Yeah, go for it. Extra credit.
Yeah. Would you rather have unlimited respect or unlimited power?
Respect.
Yeah. I think unlimited power
all the way. Respect.
Because if you have unlimited power, you might be kind of a narcissist.
And what is,
and that wouldn't be nice. Oh, this one was a really good one. I have another one for you. Well, there's a couple. Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Too hot. Yeah, too hot.
Me too.
Because I don't I like laying in the sun. It gets too hot, but being cold is the worst.
I know.
Like, I hate being in bed with cold feet, cold hands, but I also get hot in bed.
I know. I just hate being cold.
Yeah.
I know. And like the damp cold that's around here.
It's bad.
It is. Okay. Would you rather fight an angry 15-foot anaconda to the death or 15 angry koalas to the death?
I say the 15 angry koalas. I don't know why. I don't like snakes. The idea of the anaconda just creeps me out, even though it's just one.
Remember, the anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
I can do side benzo sit-ups.
But please don't lose that butt. I'd go with the anaconda.
Oh, I just...
Because koalas have teeth.
So...
Well, there's 15 of them and they're going to fight you and bite you. And it's just one anaconda.
Maybe if I play dead.
And I could, yeah, that's true.
If I just lay there and don't do anything, maybe they'll just lay next to me. The anaconda?
No.
I'd
rather not have either, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I have for my would you rather questions.
Keep going with these would you rather questions?
I think we're going to do some sex ones next time.
Oh my.
I know.
Like what?
After we have our Cosmos again.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Maybe one of these episodes will have a drink in hand, let us loosen up just a little bit and see what we end up with. You may never hear that recording or episode, but we're going to give it a shot.
Like we were going to maybe take a field trip to the toy store and bring Eileen.
And then we would have a Toy Story.
That's right.
Oh,
all right. Well, hey, everybody. We appreciate you listening.
Yeah, we just wanted to have a little fun with this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any would you rather questions, send them our way. Maybe it's something we'll do again in the future. But in the meantime, make sure to tell your friends about us. Give us a like. We're on Instagram. We're on all the social platforms. Give us feedback via email at ablondebrunetteandamike@gmail.com because we want to be able to share some of your ideas in our episodes. So that would be awesome if you could do that.
Yeah, we've definitely had a few people that have written in some scenarios. We did that on the dating episode, and we had some good ones that came on that one. But yeah, it'd be great to hear from people and get your ideas and feedback.
In the meantime,
we hope to see you soon, and we'll be back with you next week.
Everybody take care.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.